friends, welcome back to Miles to Myself. I'm Michelle. Today isn't a recipe, it's a confession. And honestly, it's a little hard for me to say out loud. Stay tuned. So here's my confession. In 2017, before I was diagnosed with a rare liver disease, I watched this documentary called Forks Over Knives, and it changed my life. I remember seeing people losing weight and getting off tons of medications. And I thought, I'm going to try it. Can't hurt anything. And although it didn't cure my liver disease, I knew that wasn't realistic. And in fact, I didn't even know what I had at that point. It did change my life. My inflammation went down, my weight went down, all the bloating disappeared that I had, my energy improved slightly. The liver disease and my thyroid cancer were kind of battling against me in that arena. It was kind of hard to get my energy back up, but it did slightly improve. And for the first time in a long time, it felt a little better. And I stayed on that whole food plant-based train for 5 years, and I was really strict. I mean, super strict. I was so consistent and disciplined. I didn't cheat, not even once in 5 years. Then I fell off. And once you fall, climbing back up seems so impossible. And I thought, once I get in the van, I'll be able to eat however I want. I won't buy any of that other stuff. I'll just be so good and disciplined again. And I was. And then I fell in with this group, the Dirty Desert Dogs. They cook incredible meals, like the kind that you just smell it from wherever you're sitting and you just are drawn to it. Everything is made with love, laughter, and friendship, but none of it is plant-based. And here's the truth. I've been eating with them. Almost every meal they cook, I eat with them. In fact, I can't think of a time in the last couple of weeks that I haven't eaten with them. And it's enough that I feel it in my body, enough that I feel it in my emotions, enough that I am really beating myself up over it. Mondays, I usually cook a whole food plant-based meal for this channel because I love cooking that way and I love eating that way. It's not just my health, it's for the environment. It's for the animals. I have a dog, Sharpie, and I can't imagine hitting him over the head and cooking him up. I feel the same way about cows and all the other animals. It's just kindness. So the rest of the week, besides Mondays, I am not staying on track. I'm eating whatever the group is making, and I feel like I'm living two separate food lives, and I'm lying to myself. And I alluded to my health history. I've had thyroid cancer. I just quit smoking. I am hungry all the time, like ravenous hungry. My doctor says that they want to adjust my thyroid medication down, and I'm really hoping that once I get that new script, I won't be so hungry all the time because my metabolism, I think, is running on extra high level right now. And right now it does feel like my body is working against me. My old habits are just whispering, just eat what everybody else is eating. The food is right there and you're starving. You don't have time to make a whole nother meal. Come on, just eat what they're eating. Honestly, it's really isolating to eat differently than everybody else around you. It's tough. Nobody makes me feel bad, not even a little. It's not anyone making me feel guilty. It's me making me feel guilty. And it's all in my head. I hate feeling like the odd one out again. In 2017, when I made that decision, it was twice as hard because I had to eat differently than everybody else around me. And I overcame that. And I overcame how to eat this way and stay consistent. And I did it. It was tough. But once I got into the habit, it was pretty easy, and now I'm just out of that habit. I hate disappointing myself. So this video is my confession, and maybe shaming myself into changing the way that I will feel better about myself. I'm struggling. I've been cheating. I've been eating with the group. I've been trying to get back on the wagon and then falling right off again. And I'm tired of beating myself up. I need a little more support and a whole lot more willpower. So I'm going to ask you if you've ever gone through anything like this, falling away from something that you feel really strongly about. Please share that in the comments for me, because I really don't think that I'm the only one. Thanks for letting me be honest today, and I'll talk to you again soon. Follow the rest of my van life journey on milestomyself.podia.com. Thanks for watching. Bye.